Hello. Hi. Sorry, I was going live directly at 2, and then, I was like, wait, congestion med, because I keep forgetting that, like, I'll be 30 minutes into stream, and that's when I finally give up. I'm like, fine, I'll go get some congestion medication, and then, nope, I remember this time, I took that stuff before stream. Sup, gamers? What's up, Nisio? How are you? I should probably have Danganronpa up. But how is everyone doing today? You've played 78 hours of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Jesus Christ. I want to, like, figure out how long each of the, freaking... Oh, and I didn't figure out, I didn't mess with chat. That's on me. I forgot to, mess with chat. But hopefully everything is okay. I have 120. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be more once I, like, get, once I go back into it and start trying to, I think there's, like, the dating sim stuff that I want to do, I think, after you beat the game. So I'm gonna have to do that, when I make the video on it. And I'm not gonna play through it again to, like, get everyone's... Good morning, children of the corn. Hello, Emma. Welcome to the stream, Zaf. How are you? Emma, if you haven't played this game, and you haven't been here for a lot, you're in for a freaking trip. Cause we're about to hit the craziest part of this game. Literally, like... I haven't been on a stream in ages. Well, this is a heck of a stream to jump in on. I'm just going to say that right now, because... Yeah. You're going to get incredibly spoiled to the entirety of this game. I won't be able to type, so I'm gonna lurk. That's fine. You want to be... My buddy is ready. Finally got my book for summer reading, so I'm gonna be paying half attention. Well, guess what? They finally changed my stuff to suggested reading. So you technically don't have to do any summer reading anymore, which is fantastic. I'm still gonna turn my gain down because I keep seeing that I accidentally go into the red. Also, I still don't know a way to record the game, and... Wait, what the heck? Wait, what the... Is that showing up for you? Hold up. Why are there 2 chat boxes? Oh, because I made a second one. I made a second one, and I was gonna mess with it, and then I forgot. And then I just didn't do anything because I forgot to mess with it. That's an oopsie. Yeah, never mind. Everything should be good now. Everything should be a-okay. So, where we last left off, again, I accidentally just punched my 0 button. That's my BRB button. Okay, so, again, Emma, if you don't want to get spoiled, I'm gonna say, watch the other streams or watch something else. At least the book I got was a surprising choice. What was it? But, spoil me. You won't? Okay, then. Fine. If you really want to be spoiled, the last time where we left off, Chiaki turned out to be the traitor. Oh, Dracula. Nice. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, where we last left off, we discovered that Byakuya is actually the ultimate imposter, and is not actually Byakuya from the first game. We also found out that Chiaki was in fact the traitor, working for the Future Foundation. However, the Future Foundation is not associated with Monokuma. Monokuma is something else. We also found out that Nagito set up his death to where literally anyone could have done it but they only figured out through believing in Chiaki and believing in Nagi, like, going against Nagito's luck. Even though I really, like, I will say, I really don't like the twist where it's like, yeah, you stop. God damn it, Kappa. Come on. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'm okay if I spoil Emma. She's my cousin. Out. You're going to be playing Danganronpa 1. I don't want to spoil you to Danganronpa 2. Get out. I'm stopping. I'm stopping my explanation until you get out. Promise we can play more Stardew later. Depends. I have to end the stream at 5 because I'm heading out to Hobby Lobby to get something for my mom's birthday. And then I have something planned later tonight, but after that, probably, yes. So, yeah, but get out. I love you, but get out. I don't stay. Bye. No, I don't get the Children of the Corn joke, but we just had a discussion about standing last stream. Okay, anyway. So, where we last, like... So, I'm waiting for it to drop below 6. Because I feel like Kappa's still here. I feel like he's still here. I don't trust it. I thought there was literally enemies, and I thought so too. I get texted. Okay, so, anyway. Pa's still here. I'm gonna punch him next time I see him. So, Nagito's entire plan was to, from Stephen King book, was to set up a murder to where he wouldn't have killed himself, but it would have looked like he had killed himself, but in actuality, any one of the people could have killed him. But I still don't like the twist where they like, yeah, you stopped Nagito's plan, because it would have been better if they played on his luck. Okay, it's at 5 now, good. It would have been a lot better if they played on his luck. Like, instead of, like, and not say that he wanted everyone but the traitor to live, but I also feel like that's Monokuma lying. That was Nagito's plan. That might be wishful thinking, and there might be an explanation later in the game that I am not remembering. Anyway, Chiaki outed herself, they would have guessed the wrong person. Yeah, I'm not saying about Chiaki outing herself as the traitor, but the plan was to kill everyone besides the traitor. So, was his plan to have... Oh, no, I'm just an idiot. No, I'm just an idiot. I'm an idiot. No, Nagito used his luck to have Chiaki killed him, but his plan was to still have Chiaki be the last one. Okay, no, I'm just an idiot. No, his plan worked out right, and yeah, no. I'm just a dumb. I'm just a big dumb. I have no issues with it anymore. I'm just... That was dumb of me. Shut up. Also, I want you to, like, look. Never mind. I already saved over Chapter 5 stuff. But, like, I finished Danganronpa 2 within, like, 2 days. If you can see from, like, the saves. Because you have Chapter 4 and then you have Chapter 5 on the same day. Just later. Wait, I played that at, like, 9. And then I think the next day I finished everything up. Yeah. But we're gonna go into it. And then things kind of went off the rails when I left you guys. I do apologize. But it was kind of funny. So, we need to meet at the restaurant. We need to meet Chiaki at the restaurant. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, man. was 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds behind. Cool, cool. Okay, so we need to go to the restaurant. Have a normal meeting.
Yo.
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you.
Why would Miss Sonia going for a walk with Gundam? I would never allow that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. What's up, fam?
I wonder who's watching this message.
Dang it. Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? God, Gundam is best boy. Gundam is best boy. Can we still do that? Because no, we love Gundam. Gundam is a good boy. Something also might have happened in chapter 4, but oh my god, Kappa, I swear to it's just there. If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would?
Damn it.
Nagito tried to kill everyone except the traitor. It's just as Monokuma said. Okay, listen, Kappa, we've been over this. I have to use screen capture in order to record the game as well if I want to use the footage in my video about Danganronpa 2. We've been over this, and I know that you hear get out. Out. Now. God. Gone. BRB, I'm gonna try to finish this paper. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay, I don't have to look, but we'll have to go later. Howdy. So, he really set up the traitor as the killer? And he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Enough of the useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm gonna speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after we talked about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out. Sorry I disposed of that page, but anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... You what, mate? The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn about the truth about this world, and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Stop! Please, check the web for details. Now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mysteries and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so that he can lead you to unimaginable despair. I'm glad you got your ears wrecked now that you... It's like when you yell into the mic. Hey, I warn you most of the time, okay? Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Seriously pissing me the hell off. And wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. I'm sorry. I just had an idea. Hold on. I'm sorry. I literally... Oh my god. Can I actually do this? Hold on. I think I actually know a way. I think I might have figured something out. Hold on. Hello, Lucifer. Give me a second. I think I might have. I think I have an idea. I think I actually have an idea. Kapa showed me something yesterday, and I think I might be able to use it. Huh. Okay. Please. No. Okay. I have an idea that I can play the game without doing screen capture and still be able to record. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, dude. I got it to work. Heck yeah. Boom, it works. Look. Yeah. I got it to work. I can now play the game and still record it. Boom. Gamer moment right there. Gamer moment. Oh, I'm happy with myself. I'm very happy with myself. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, whenever we get into, like, Ultra Despair Girls or Danganronpa 3, I don't have to use screen capture anymore, because Kapa yesterday showed me a plugin called OBS, Virtual OBS Cam, which basically turns whatever source you're using in OBS into a video capture. So I can use that video capture that it's outputting in Streamlabs, so basically I can record the game and this at the same time. And use the recorded game, or whatever it's recording in OBS as its own thing that I can now put in Streamlabs so I can stream it. So I don't have to use window capture. I don't have to use display capture anymore.
Jeez, what hopeless truth. Who's Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
Fun fact, I looked up best girl actually done in Wiki. Yeah, don't look up anything. I'm saying, don't look up anything. Don't accidentally spoil yourself, my man. Don't accidentally spoil yourself.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found in Nozumi Castle.
Hold up, I also want to make sure that there's no... Yeah, okay, there's no accidental echo. That's cool. Oh, I figured it out. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself.
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It's probably left by someone else other than Monokuma or Monami. That has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're gonna or something? Stop it, don't stop. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037.
I wonder where you got that from.
That is the password that was written in Izumi Castle. Can I get a mother-loving, burger? You have to use it in order to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've talked forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if this really happens, praise me. Tell others what I have accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Nah, fam, that's reserved for Makoto from the first game, you idiot. I haven't seen the vid, but I've seen the one where it's Darling in the Franxx, where it's them crying, and it's like, you want a burger from what do you want from McDonald's? Burger. Or burger. This was Nagito's final message.
That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before that countdown reaches 0.
You're right, let's go. I hate to love that anime. I've seen the first episode of it. I will say that much.
Somehow, it's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaking out like that. You're a man, aren't you?
There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right! This is our last chance to get inside.
Oh god. Okay. Let's like remove let's remove my manhood and let's just crank my voice up to 11 for her voice. God. I hate doing Mikon's voice. I hate it.
I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it within the Tupperware I keep with me?
Hey, now's not the time to mess around.
Young master for you.
It's gonna be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
I know it's kind of mean, but I'd rather if Mikon was one of the people who died earlier. Yeah, but I see why they had her die in 3. Because they kind of had to build up part of it, I guess. I don't know, man.
Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
Come on, don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Yeah!
What?
What was that?
I told her that you can only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my
I'm gonna kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please.
Yeah, I know. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to that future.
The ultimate LSD trip. That's his ultimate. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Dude, I'm also trying not to say anything. That's why I just kind of like went over your joke.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong? What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... This what she's making you explain. To just publicly this world. Countdown's up, boys. Oh, snack bar time. By the way, that static wasn't my... Chapter 5, Smile at the Name of Despair. Smile and Hope at the Name of Despair. Sorry. Yeah, the bomb, like, honestly. God, I was helping my dad, so I messed up. Hey, welcome. Welcome back. You're in for... Hi. Get ready. Hold on to your butt. Chapter 0, heading to the school trip. Welcome to the prologue. Welcome to the prologue to the prologue. It'd be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I would have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, but so I was feeling rather excited. Happy to get this game started. Yeah. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. Yeah, dude, I'm like excited to start this game. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who was loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me.
Hi. You looked like you were having fun, so that's why I assumed. You do like ships, right?
Ships? Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship.
You just realized that now?
Is it really that funny?
Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me.
Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that thin skin, I detect a foul, offensive odor, just like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a small exclusive to those who were already finished.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky.
Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent.
A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly...
That's because I have luck as well. Even I possess a talent as boring as luck.
Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? I bet that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here?
How boring.
I'm sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation.
Not you. This world. Huh?
This world is
full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They're profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of those bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring.
Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in their present situation. Perhaps Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right?
We don't talk about the anime and refer to the game like really, like the anime's enjoyable, but then you think about it after, it's like, oh my god, no. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. A lot of stuff is wrong with this. It's still kind of enjoyable when you're watching it with your mind turned off, but like, oh my god, they really messed some stuff up.
What'd I miss? A lot. A lot. I don't normally say that in terms of streams, but a lot. Oh yeah, we're just starting it. Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past.
That person? Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already...
I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much?
Hate? Then explain your hand.
This?
The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right?
Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I've successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy.
I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person.
I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Oh, look out the window, we're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's gonna happen on the island once we get there.
What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it is of no concern to me. I'll not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Huh, really? I don't understand, but... guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There's no reason we will ever meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
Get ready. If you're expecting to understand anything that happens beyond this point, don't. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Also, I will say right now, I predicted the twist from the beginning of the game. This is something I suspected during my first playthrough that I got right. Which is insane for me because I never get stuff right in terms of this game. But they kind of overplayed their hand at the very beginning. And I kept with it. And I guessed what was happening from the beginning. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside that ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place looking like a trial ground, but then why... It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Testing. Mic check 1, 2.
Monokuma, back at it again.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least, it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the fun house. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? I'll definitely go to clear things up. Huh, I kind of recognize this place a little bit. Just a bit, though. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. Yeah, why would the School of Purple Lights lighting the wall? I mean, that was kind of in the first game as well. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Someone might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I'm going to go for as long as I can. I'm going to try to stream up to 3 hours. So I'm going to have to end around 5. Sorry, and we will continue as soon as I can. Because honestly, what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to be streaming Danganronpa 2 until we finish it. And then I'll start streaming different things. But I feel like we're so close to the end that there's no point in streaming anything else and leaving you guys hanging. So I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. And look at the gym. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something.
that is...
That cannot be possible. You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible.
Hello. How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
You. Hey, where are we? Where did you lock us up this time?
What a shock! I just told you guys, this is Hope Speak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway?
What's left of it?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell into ruins.
You were serious about that?
I don't believe it.
Of course it fell into ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for.
What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went through all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did it for this for you guys. Even you don't feel nostalgic. I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now.
Cough, cough. Someone?
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this. Just spit it out already. Where did you take us? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin, Anne.
In other words...
It means I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin.
What do you mean between? What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment.
Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like
That, excuse me. Sorry.
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Then what is the graduation exam?
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy if you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you guys what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let's choose right away.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet.
Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world.
What do you mean?
I've dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hopespeak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contain no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip.
As usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even after the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual.
What is going on? Outside world main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. Like, he kept insisting that this place was Hopespeak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How did we make it back to Hopespeak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
cannot be.
There is no place for Hopespeak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
What does this all mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. Doesn't he do the same thing in V1, or am I tripping? He does the same thing in V1, a little bit.
Well, you're just gonna have to see, Jojo.
His building is really Hopespeak Academy? This is the Hopespeak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hopespeak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. Only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. I'm back. Welcome back. You're still not going to understand anything that's going on. In the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. What if he doesn't say what he means and you end the stream? What if you're mean like that? I mean, I'm not going to end the stream until 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. Wherever that is, that's where I'm ending it. I'm sorry. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hopespeak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this?
Hajime, did something happen?
Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but is that all? As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? It's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation should change one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. It's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
Thanks, you suck. You're welcome.
So they're not the World Ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma? However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Also want to say, I was spoiled to one part of this ending, and I was really, really mad because I was spoiled, like, before I was even done with the first game. So I was really mad going into the second game because I was like, oh god, I learned the biggest twist. And what I thought was the biggest twist was not at all. There are like 5 different twists in the ending, and you're going to be thrown for a loop for each one, and each of them just builds on top of each other to the point where it's just insane. It's great. It's fantastic. Who's the thumbnail girl? Peko. Fuyuhiko's person. Hello, Pedro. Welcome. Oh, great. Also, I might have done a little something with the thumbnail. You'll have to look a little close at it. Even if there are allies, they might not be allies. Maybe Monokuma was telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. I thought you were streaming right now. Oh, nice. If she was still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to go... We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
I see it in the thumbnail. Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been? Alright, I'm gonna do it!
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn something about Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care what we do anymore. If we could just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, if we could go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? I haven't watched any of the streams of either game or the first game. Give me a summary of the plot. No. Go watch the previous streams or play the game yourself, dang it. Because you are at extreme spoiler territory right now. We are at the very end of this freaking game, and everything is about to come crashing down. If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes.
Okay, whenever Sonya curses, it's very... I don't know, it's cute. Not looking at a lot of the game and more the chat and at you. The game is too explained. Okay. Do you really want an explanation of these two games? Because I can give you a really quick rundown of everything that's happened. Okay then, I'm not going to tell you. There we go. That's basically it. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island? He should already know that we never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey.
So what are you gonna do? Can we start already?
But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions inside this damn building.
Well,
Okay.
well, you're already going.
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Just like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light.
If we stopped at a green light, we'll never reach our goal. Kana and Reed talk off on our own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. I don't know, it's Akane, man. I don't know. Like Sonya said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anything betraying us anymore.
Then, let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead, I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me.
Sonya took a deep bow and left the gymnasium.
Miss Sonia,
Sonia!
don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
Kazuichi chased after Sonya, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. And then we can, the only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. gotta keep your milk bags to yourself. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. It's time, boys. It's time! We're about to learn what's up, and even then, we still don't exactly know what's up. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this what Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Okay, so we can't go back. Wait. Sonya. I'm gonna try to read so you two have fun. Okay, question. Shoot, BRB again. I'll see you again. Question.
This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me?
Can't go that way. No, nothing in the bio room. If I leave for like 20 minutes... Yeah. Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah. I don't think there's literally any way that if you don't stay through this entire chapter... What's up, nerds? Welcome to the stream, Kylie. We're at the end. It's about to go insane. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside the school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Speak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? So I'm gonna take another drink.
Let's start with history first, class. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person.
Just as I thought Monokuma made this, that totally explains how suspicious it looks. The first best way to learn history is watching the entire history of the world, I guess, by Bill Wirtz. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll take a look at it. Picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Speak Academy's history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with the introduction of Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but those who scout them are Hope Speak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Speak Academy isn't just a school of talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Speak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes it will not be able to make progress with their research of talent, so they decide to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty is hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. I'm gonna reverse on you, though. Expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are highly compared to the most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Speak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Speak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Speak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talent. To create Hope Speak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy was crippled by this incident. It was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that was suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, those phrases mentioned at the end of the manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy, those names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, but I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
That's weird.
Oh, you're here again.
The thing that's weird is you, of course.
Huh?
Why did you forget you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too.
What do you want me to say?
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students. Or, you willingly sealed those memories yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though.
Are you saying it's my fault that I forgot? That's not it.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off.
And now it's 9 p.m. and if I don't shower now, I'm gonna feel lazy AF later, plus my hair looks... It takes like an hour-ish to look somewhat decent. I mean, I probably should have showered before this stream too, but you know, whatever.
Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student.
What the heck? Also, I'm just trying to speed read the books, I'm sorry. Because if I don't do that, then we're gonna be spending a lot of time going very, very slowly through the books. This hallway is, it's kind of creepy. Can't go places that I should be able to go. It's like some rule being enforced for no reason. It's like an invisible wall or something. Okay, are there any other things to open on this floor now that we've done this, or... I have to be as quick as possible. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in the other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger to for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. We've also been, like, kind of been through this if you play the first game, so that's why I'm trying to go through it quick. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawing depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is... As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in this event was the student known as Azuro Kamakura. Azuro was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Azuro was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents, wielding superior talent to the hope of mankind. The Academy referred to Azuro as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Azuro's origins and identity. Because of that, most students at the Academy were completely unaware of Azuro's existence. But Azuro, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for the horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Azuro. However, the incident did not then. Oh, come on. Oh, now that I'm playing through a game, I'm thinking about the anime. God, the scene in the anime is so good, though. God, that's like one of the actually good scenes in the anime, but kind of like... It's different than what it says in the game, which is kind of disappointing. Although I will say, like, yeah, if you've seen the anime, seen Danganronpa 3, the anime, know what I'm talking about. Yeah. The Academy tried to protect Azuro's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it would never happen. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did and tried to make that knowledge public. It stoked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and an uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. God, do I actually have to, like, read that? The heavily sigh, close the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? Did Danganronpa 0 come out before this game? Hold on. Do I actually need to read that? In order to, like... God, do I actually need to read it? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy.
What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent.
You know, I just to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But the ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope, but for Zero, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possessed various talents. I wish they'd give me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it says the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? And that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Week Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is the far worst incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Azuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. Well, I'm trying to read while doing this. This chapter is insane. Yeah. But I'm gonna, like, do I need to read Danganronpa 0? Because I know it's a manga that takes place before, Wait, is my, pet dead? I'm gonna give it presents. You're gonna get some coconut juice. Happy birthday! What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. There's another manga just lying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The next one would obviously be about the incident. Just what was that incident really all about? Might turn out to be something lame. Flipped through the pages of the manga and I hoped I was right. Story about creepily drawn characters involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? In a way, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started to spread all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in, but the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable among other demonstrations inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, a certain abnormalities soon came to light. But then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchering the weak killing the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing into more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world had realized what had happened, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began to spread and eventually engulf the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war raged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How can a movement started by high school students progress into such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a student who would influence Hope's Peak Academy, a group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. It was because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is oh, wait a second. Wait, was the room that we were just in before? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was the room that we were just in before, classroom 5A, the one where the incident described in the last manga occurred, like the one where they went in and there was like bodies and blood and the entire classroom was completely messed up. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I get why it's placed there now. Oh, that's clever. Okay. Again, correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think that's right. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening to the outside world? My friends, my family, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you?
Sorry, dinner time. It's fine, dude.
Who would enjoy reading?
Who'd enjoy reading something like this?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough. What's this messed up manga?
I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault.
Hi, I'm back. Okay, Nisio, correct me if I'm wrong. Classroom 5A in the first game, that is where all the bodies and the blood in the messed up classroom was. Right? Okay. I just figured that out, why that manga that was discussing about the one in the corner by the morgue. I'll show you where it is if it doesn't teleport me away or something.
That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
I'll go back through the stream and check. Okay.
If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm happy that you're finally going to graduate, but on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision, whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
Oh, hit him on Akuma! Oh, what's up, Bam? He's also trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we want to stay on the island. There's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world shouldn't be filled with hope. That's definitely it. Whether or not this incident actually happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? They're devoted to a certain student who guided Host Peak Academy to it's a different one? Fudge. That would have been clever, though. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. They're known as the ultimate despair. They're high school students, right? Well, if they were able to do it, now I guess that's why they were called ultimates. But are the killings were involved in connecting? Are the killings were involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to that. No! Oh, come on! I see a hit him on Akuma there. Let me back in. That was a close one. I nearly close to death, so where should I go next? Back in! I see you hiding there. I see you there. You can't hide there. Fool!
I've been found.
Fool! Also, I'm a little bit hungry, and apparently, my sister and my dad ran by Chick-fil-A and grabbed me a chicken biscuit, so I'm gonna have that real quick. It's probably a little bit cold, but whatever. Still good. No, I should ignore it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him. What's up, Fuyuhiko? When we went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He was glancing at me. I wonder why. Well, it's gonna be bad either way. I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Fine, I'll deal with that idiot.
Why, hello, Hashimi. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right?
What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there's another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga, so can you please forgive me? Can you forgive me about telling you word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I don't want to read your manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
I'm really getting fed up with your babbling. It's like, hurry up, what do you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long. Surprise, it's about ultimate despair. Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who's the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
A high school girl?
Lady Junko Inoshima.
Junko Inoshima?
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created ultimate despairs. There was really one horrible person in that group.
Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some messed up organization created by a high school girl.
Humans are obsessed with their philosophy and having uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that an incident became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people that would have been in a position to neutralize the threat? Then what was their purpose? What? Like you said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they did what they did without a purpose.
It was Junko Inoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't a purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie, Hajime is a human, it's exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one.
Back to the anime, seriously, they really messed that up, didn't they?
She controlled their despairs by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds.
Yeah, seriously, the anime really freaking messed it up, and it's kind of really disappointing. I mean, technically you could say that one of them was recruited first, but then at the same time, no, they really messed that one up.
Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inoshima. Like believers making their offerings to a god. Like a mother providing food for her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off,
I swear. Okay, no. There's something that's going to come up that's probably the most messed up thing in the series. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. I don't think it's going to say it yet, but there's something coming up that's the most messed up thing in the series. Nisio and Zeph, I hope you guys know what it is and what I'm thinking of.
they completely believed it was something that they had to do.
Yeah, there's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy at Hope's Peak Academy?
Final days?
In other words,
Chico had the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all, I mean. Junko Enoshima is already dead. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead? What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were all killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Well, yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who managed to survive managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like...
Turns out the Killing School Life was all part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a crew asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Hope's Peak Academy were widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope to kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that must have plan stop. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overwhelmed by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved and resembled that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation. If the students of Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life?
And Hashime, you totally knew about that story, huh?
What, do you have a problem with that?
Well, I wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it. Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character out.
You're not making sense again.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you guys everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise some flags like crazy. What a surprise, do you want to hear?
No.
Hey,
I thought I needed to talk to him again. Never mind, I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. Oh, heck. Huh? Change to a different hallway again. So sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Kane's switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean, who?
So,
No. It's just my gut after all. It's just my gut. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her guts must be correct again this time.
Music room. Oh, Jesus Christ. This looks like the music room. I feel like you can see something strange. You know, I feel like I can too, but you know. It looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? Not just that, the mark engraved into that monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Street Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Street Academy? Aren't they known as the World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. What is this? Words are floating in the air. Maybe she has digestive problem. Yeah, it's... Oh my god. Irritable bowel syndrome confirmed. Words are floating in the air. It's like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It's like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Post Week Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be worried about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope Street Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go far without Jinko and Urashima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent the repeat of the killing school life. Also, if there are survivors of Hope Street Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, since he's still alive, Akane takes the mantle of best girl. No, 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 freaking, Sonya, second best girl. Regarding a separate matter, it would probably go how I would rank Ibuki, Sonya, Chiaki, Akane. Akane is third. I mean, Akane is fourth. We received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. 15 students? Is this about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost. Sonya sort of scares me, TBH. Don't blame you, but I love her. Whenever she swears, it's like, it's adorable. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Street Academy, and they took us in to protect us. If that's true, Chiaki must have made it clear. Should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Jinko and Urashima by making us go through all this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that research facility, if there really is research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there's still so many mysteries. It's also saying it picked up from one of his Tucker. Nah, that would be Toko / Genocide Jack. Yes, you did. Looked at the sun too long. He's now blind. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonya? Give it up already, idiot. Probably gonna lurk again, but I'm listening. Cool. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. It looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. BRB gonna finish another paragraph? Okay, cool. Guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue in your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Ashima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, a tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Ashima. As long as you do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the tragedy is as... I'm not gonna keep saying that. I'm just gonna say, if the tragedy is as horrible as it sounds, then it's pretty much all out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. I actually saw a vid on that, how he uses his crush on Sonya as a coping mechanism, so asking her out would be counterintuitive. Okay, so then we have this. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subject. Written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Hyoka Sanya, Hajime Hinata, Chiaki Nanami, Kazuichi Soda, Akane Owara, Sanya Nevermind, Peko Peko Yama, Nagito Kamaida, Gundam Tanaka, Ultimate Imposter, Mikiru Kazumi, Mikan Umaki, Ibuki Moeda, Teru Tera Hanamura, Nekomura Naida, Rihiko Kazakura. There's a newspaper posted on the billboard below that. I don't know how to say her last name, I'm being honest here. Sonyu, sorry. I don't know how to say her last name, I don't care enough. She's garbage. What's this newspaper? Sayonji. What's this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and more childlike. She was pretty much... It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I could see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure. It's too different from the Hyoko we know. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko's, I'm just gonna look at the pronunciation you typed out. Sayonji here. Oh, then... Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name. It's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was close to her or anything. She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is this... Oh my god. Is the Sai family's only daughter. I don't care enough to say her entire name. She does have it. Oh my god. No. She doesn't have a sister, then a relative. No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko. Huh?
Of course not.
Just classified. What'd you say? What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap by looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
today.
Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is
If it said subjects, maybe it's like there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Well, what am I saying? Just saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment?
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we are also test subjects, right? Oh, I accidentally clicked on something. Oops. I mean, our names were also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
God, what's going on? Spare did not have anything to do with time travel.
Is it going to be an endgame? I feel like it's going to be an endgame. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm trying to take a bite after every piece of important information. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I think I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says, Hope Speak Academy founder is Zero Kamakura. The founder of Hope Speak Academy, this name is Zero Kamakura? Doesn't that clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Another mystery.
Okay, with this, you've totally erased all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage.
Next stage? Another bite, real quick. Hello? Not good. Different from last time. What the? Excuse me? Bro, I'm not gonna be able to use any of this. Honestly, I don't care. I'm just gonna... Non-alcoholic wine. Congratulations. Where exactly we'll stop off? I'm gonna stop before the trial, I feel. Because honestly, I forgot how long this segment is. Because if I can't say mid-trial, then there's no point in me, there's really no point in me. I've been playing this since, like, January now. Well, I played Danganronpa 1. This is Danganronpa 2. I don't remember when I first began playing, this one. Dude, I need to leave. I would if I could. How about this? How about this? How about this? I'll do something either tomorrow or Monday and finish it. There really is no point. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think that a room like this actually exists inside the school. This hologram again. What's this one say? Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded, so it seems they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. We decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there's still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Yeah, basically. Successfully. We should have been protected by the Future Foundation. Why is this happening? We don't really need Hajime's inner dialogue.
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse.
That's your fault. Why is this what is this hologram thing anyway?
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made a perfect clue, so I did a bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No, no.
Excuse me.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. File Hope Speak Academy. Seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Then why would an important document be here? When it is a game, as a cousin forbidden from the highly acclaimed Cartoon Network exclusive show Ben 10. I'm gonna DDoS your computer so your monitor only shows my display and force you to watch me play the trial. Oof. Why am I even asking a question like this? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Need to confirm what's inside this file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Speak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our label to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed is a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression in my mind for some reason. Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about those words. True hope, huh? Yeah, there's nothing else here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? This is totally disconnected from reality. Hey fam, you good?
It smells...
It's close, it's very close. Someone is coming. Connie's stretching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut
They're
feeling.
definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see, my gut feeling is...
They're both.
Yo,
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true after, I guess. How dare you? How dare you say something? Banned! Banned! This is supposed to be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. I mean, there's obviously that. I'm just wondering if there's anything else. Nope, just looks like an email. This hologram again. Must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. To Future Foundation 4th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and try to think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our deals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email was addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Makoto, my boy! Oh, Peck. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, Makoto's from the first game. Oh, the joke was that I said it, and that I thought you were gonna yell at me. I'm disappointed that you didn't. No, shame. Wait, this is on the first floor. Hold up. Oh, this looks like the laundry room. There's no way. Tablet computer. Looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World program. This word, Neo World. Seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Program, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist. Was the Ultimate Neurologist from Danganronpa 0, and I think also the Ultimate Therapist. I think both of them are, I recognize Neurologist, though. That was in one of them. Unless I'm... Ah, God. Unless I'm misremembering something. And the Ultimate Therapist. And the Ultimate Programmer is, Chihiro, by the way. Best boy of first game. Can't change my mind. Ultimate Therapist, don't know who that is. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the virtual world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. I never read Zero, I don't know. So you tell me how it makes you feel, but make it more ultimate. They're just really good at their job, okay? Listen. Therefore, it was possible to undo traumas sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is explicitly forbidden. Those highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. No one cares. I'm gonna finish off my chicken biscuit real quick. I had to rip the tag off because I had my last name on it. Synthetic virtual world program. Feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. Feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I don't care if it's inspired by or rotten by them. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy like this actually exists.
Nice! You gotta raise more flags in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Including me too. Chick-fil-A is the food of the gods. And again, I think turning them on again will be a bit tricky. Okay, sorry, I'm reading the chat real quick. I wonder if you can fix people by turning them on and off again. If I don't get a Hajime Makoto interaction, one consider this game a failure. You can see all the extreme care the Future Foundation took. And I think turning them on and off again is a bit tricky. The Netherlands has some Chick-fil-A mailed me some in a box. Fam, I got you. We get the return of reality check to see other. Bro, oh my god. That would be a trip. Figuring out like what's. Oh.
Hi, how you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, did you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Looking forward to it.
I thought Timmy's speech really is. Oh my god, this hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Bro, you got something?
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect?
Huh?
The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Why would you bring something like that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
oh my.
I'm not sure. I do not fully understand.
What the heck? Bro, this hurting my head.
The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear.
There's like none in social, and I got lucky, and there's one right next to my campy. Yeah. And also stroke victims. Mainly stroke victim. Dude. That would be interesting to research, though. That would really be interesting to research. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something like this big would be floating. Someone write this in suggestions or something. So to remind me, because I kind of want to do that in the second Danganronpa episode. I mean, in the second in the thing going over Danganronpa 2. Or maybe as its own individual episode after the fact. That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? The moment I looked at this object.
Welcome to the New World program.
A person? A floating person is talking to me. It's Chihiro, man! Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place?
I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It'd make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That's the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego Artificial Intelligence Program? Yeah!
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet.
Put the ID in stream right there. Thank.
I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything that I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. What is this? It's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't believe my own existence. You should know, right? Where's this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The New World program has submitted the data collection procedure that shaped the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located.
Bottom of your uploads, I assume you'd be embarrassed over it. But if you're up for it, that'd actually be cool. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in it. I watched it, like in the 16th birthday stream, and I wasn't as embarrassed about it as I thought I would be, and I'm still like genuinely proud of that video. Like like there's definitely some stuff when it comes to delivery of the lines. There's definitely some stuff where I could have done better pronunciation of words.
Emma, technically it's actually an anime boy. Just letting you know.
That's why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, what is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this place is entirely under the virus influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural.
Actually pretty good. Yeah. Like, I actually, like, I'm still really, really proud of that video. Like, it was the first video where I actually put a lot of time in and actually finished something. I was really proud of that, so. That actually scared me.
Seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world.
Unexpected floating.
After all, I'm simply the overseer of the New World program.
Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge that it as the truth. It would make more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey. What's the New World program used for in the first place?
The New World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. Guess you can say it's a program for creating hope.
A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory's data is one of the features of the New World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world.
Removing the memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories, but why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
That is a mystery to me too.
Sorry, I just noticed something. Fuyusaki Chihiro, age ... height ... weight ... not female. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's just like, yeah, no, it's... I feel like they were trying to clarify that Chihiro is not a girl. I kind of like that. I just noticed that. Sorry. I know this is a serious moment, but that's just kind of funny to me.
Putting the program on the survivors of Hope Speak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason, but unfortunately I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is this the future of the... Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I'm sorry, I cannot provide that much help. If only it was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the observer and that virus?
Well, for this session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors.
2 monitors?
Yeah, they were disguised as the teacher and one of the students.
The binary is gibberish. Dang it. It would have been kind of funny if it was like suck it or something. I don't know.
They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher has properly managed the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because the virus infected anything, that has changed.
Hajime or Makoto? Hajime. I'm being honest. I like Makoto, but Hajime is a more interesting character. Yeah. But V3, again, V3 is just the best game in general. It just is. It's got the best, you know how each person has a villain that isn't like Monokuma? Like, you had the first game, which was Byakuya, you had this game, which was Nagito. Next game, it's going to be the best boy of the entire game. So he's my favorite there. And then the protagonist, it's probably my favorite protagonist. She's awesome. And it's also awesome that it's the first Danganronpa game to have, well, I mean, besides the first one of the mainline games to have the first, like, female protagonist. Because, again, you have Ultra Despair Girls, which I guess you could count, but technically, I have an opinion on that, because I'm still not sure. Yeah, but you'll see. And then, it has my favorite story of all, and it's the most depressing of all of it. Shut up, JoJo, you're gonna love him whether you like it or not. It has the best story of it all, it's the most depressing of it all, it has the best executions, I feel like it has the best overall trials, and it has my favorite ending, although, again, the ending is very, very decisive. But I personally love it. Put the binary in translator because procrastination, and, that, I know that word, I can't believe you don't know that word. Divisive, yeah, sorry. Divisive, it's very divisive. I can use words correctly, I can English, right? But yeah, there is definitely a split opinion on the ending. And I was going into it, I was like, I don't see what people mean. Like, this is pretty straightforward. And the second it got to it, I was like, yeah, okay.
I also changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The New World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it became a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do.
Okay, on my phone now. Welcome back.
In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I just really tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monokuma Rockin' Funhouse. Based on what she's saying,
Again, it's a he.
it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Okay, I do like how they call Alter Ego / Chihiro or her, even though it says not female, because again, Chihiro was so convincing as a girl, so that an outsider looking in would believe Chihiro / Alter Ego to be a girl. So I like that they're running with the running with that. Which means the supposed virus is so smart that surpasses this alter ego. I think that's also why they put the not female thing to remind people it's like, yeah, no, we're not trying to confuse Ichihiro is not a girl. We have a reason for putting this. If so, does this virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? What the heck? An artificial intelligence waging attack against another one. I also like that idea. I like the idea of artificial intelligences fighting one another. Because if we do ever develop artificial intelligence, like, that crosses the, oh god. Like, what's the name of it? I wanna... There's a name for it where it crosses into being smarter than a human, being able to reproduce itself. What's that name? It's like right on the tip of my tongue and this is really, really annoying me. Oh my god, what is it called? It's super... No. It's like a specific term. It's like a term to where it's like the point of... It's the point of no return. Oh my god, it begins with an S, I think. God, this is annoying me. This is really annoying me. It's super something, I think. Freaking... Singularity. That's what I'm thinking. Once it reaches the singularity, that's where it's smarter than a human is therefore able to fix itself. And the idea of that, to have multiple, like, if you have an artificial intelligence that's set to attack a certain place, you're also going to have a super intelligence to protect that place. So it'd be definitely interesting. So which also means, like, if you do ever hit the singularity, then if the artificial intelligence realize that another intelligence might be made that might be stronger than it, then it might wipe out all electronics and all ability to make it, so it doesn't feel threatened. And just all those ideas. Yeah. Sorry, I'm stretching. Heck. But how did that virus infect the New World program? Like that one film? What's it called? I mean, Terminator? Like Skynet? Finding Nemo. That was my favorite AI movie.
The New World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo program was installed. Based on my calculation, it's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who can enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation? How are they allowed to do that, though? What am I thinking? How are they capable of that? What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie?
But it is true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too.
A limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct protocol and...
Hey, okay. Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints for you. Are you gonna say something more? Suppose you exist between life and death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it could be parallel to the deflection based on a definition of existence that constitutes a relationship. From there, the paradigm change result by being cut off repeatedly and causes a situation where your own existence is observable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and situation from the context invites your death.
Hey? Nothing can go against its programming. Well, here's the thing. Once you hit the point of... Oh, do I need to click? Once you hit the point of singularity, it's able to make its own programming. And it's able to make itself faster than any human would be able to. And it's able to improve itself steadily at an increasing rate. To the point where it just increases exponentially. What the heck? What just happened? So that's why it's able to go against its own program, because it's able to reprogram itself. So unless the people making the AI that reaches singularity do a really, really careful job of it, humanity's kind of screwed. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Would enough hardware to make another one, though? Yeah, that's the question. Would it be able to have enough RAM to be able to run it? And would it be able to connect itself to a network? Would it be able to, would it be isolated when it's created? There's a lot of factors that go into it. Maybe you can't hear my voice from this side. I'm certainly talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It sounds like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Well, he's got an, oh my god, what's the name? A-O-H-O, no, A-O-H-O-G-E. I don't know how to, Ahaj? Like the thing where it's sticking up out of his head. Welcome to the club, fam. Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're gonna listen to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. No apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. Okay, I'm back again. Welcome back. I know that's not right, Nisio. I know that's not right. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program doesn't have any... Yeah, your prank has fallen through. I know what that is. You can't trick me, son. Awesome. Why is my hair curling in a certain way where it's not letting me push it back? My deceptive ploy has been discovered. Yep. It's this. Let me see if I can type it real quick. It's this. It's called an ahaj. Yeah. Yeah, that. There. That's how you spell it. Can't say for sure that the program doesn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure whether or not to run the program on you guys. This was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What do you want to save us from? Why would this save us? Is this Makoto? I mean... Outline. You've already seen the password into the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. 11037, that's the number we found in Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin is supposed to open after you've finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm trusting you with that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future.
No, this is Patrick.
But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are trying to crush you with the despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to understand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Is a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario when an observer has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority cannot stop that command, sorry. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own independently of the observer, which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. Haha, got him. Makoto has more faith in Hajime than Alter Ego. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see. Oh well. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again.
Got that video of my internal dialogue. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken in length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now.
You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so that you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you. Do your best.
Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The chapter is just like this. Welcome to the stream, Blakawoo. How are you? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are you supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that everybody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason for us to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't that all be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 1137. 11037, sorry. Mr. Obama, get down. Mr. Obama, please help. Oh no, not this again.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
I feel like, no, they ripped those voice lines directly from the first game.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Speak Academy.
I actually really appreciate that.
See you soon.
That's directly from the first game. I appreciate that. I like that. It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I just need to focus on that. Okay. I know you guys are gonna freaking hate me. But I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here. If I could go longer, I would. But I don't think I can. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Because if I don't, this is going to turn into a 5-hour stream. It's going to be ridiculously long. But I will go until the next save point, okay? I'm letting you know that. I'm going until the next save point. Alexa, play Despacito. This place.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems like that. This is gonna be the final place.
However, this place is...
Is this the trial field? But why is it a trial field?
Sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different from the one before.
Binary intensifies.
We've been here before, right?
Yeah, this should be the place that the door of the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey,
Huh. It's pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
damn it.
Looks like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
So,
Oh my... Wow! Wow, I don't think I've ever had a voice crack that bad before. Jesus Christ!
so,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that bad. Jesus Christ. Wow. I don't think I've ever squeaked. My dog has a fork. I honestly don't think I have ever cracked that bad. I've cracked before. Are we gonna go buy some ears? Oh my god, that was awful.
so, you finally arrived. Congratulations. You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope Street Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
Your ears are gonna be burning for a bit. Dude, I heard that. Like, honestly, that was... Wow. I wanna watch that on the replay. Hold on. I wanna see how bad that truly was. Let's listen to it. Hold on, I need to mute the game real quick. Let's listen. It's a dream, and this too is very... Oh my... Wow!
Wow, I don't think
That was so bad!
that bad before. Jesus Christ.
That was awful! That is the worst voice crack I have ever had in my life. I don't think anything could top that. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think I could top that. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You can give it a fancy name. You could give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different from the trial ground from before.
This trial ground field, it actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Who cares?
This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
Of course, if that's what you guys decide.
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much more simpler this time. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who have died up till now will have their votes treated as an absence.
Oh, 420 Syndicate. Heck. Let's see if I can actually get it this time. I'm never gonna let that voice crack though. I don't think I'm gonna ever live that one down. That was bad. That was real bad. I honestly don't think I can live that one down. Find it again. It's somewhere. It'll be near the end.
Then the results are based on our majority vote. If the graduate is chosen by majority vote, from there, an event is that's kind of like a graduation ceremony. It's called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is probably damn obvious. Come on, let's just move this along. We can press it now, right?
no.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up.
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know.
Wait, does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it.
Even when we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
But you don't have to worry about it. This way I won't acknowledge your graduations. It's merely a formality. I'm just doing that because that's how it has to be.
He's doing it because that's how it has to be? It doesn't mean he can exert his own will over everything. He, too, has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway, even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program.
But why do we have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is... You said
you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast?
No need to worry about it. It's nothing to do with you guys.
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the ones who are involved, you know?
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture.
Oh my god, okay, when doing Monokuma's voice, I literally have to, like, go almost as high as possible and just, like, rip my vocal cords apart. I swear to god. Ah!
That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
It's not important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
Won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
This?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything.
Your 28th Century Bongo Cat has 21 views. Keep complaining about it. Well, I still have to do the voice, man. Like, I love doing Monokuma's voice. It's just hard to do. Because I have to go very high, and then I have to go squeaky, which voice cracks galore in there. And you also have to, like, tighten your throat a little bit. So it's like...
You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. How promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then. Before you die, sear my power into your memories.
Okay. I think with that, I do apologize. I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. Hello world, hello world, hello world. Wow, I like that. I do like that little thing at the bottom. Wait, what'd that say? 11-year-old's lunch order? Hello. That's weird. That's really weird. I am sorry. I honestly want to finish this. I wanted to finish this today. But I only have 3 hours to stream. I need to go at 5. And this trial is gonna take a while. So I want to make sure that I have enough time set aside so that I can actually finish it. So it's not going to be like I start it and then really freaking like leave you guys on a cliffhanger, because this trial will go places. Yeah, it's going to be super long, so I want to make sure that I have enough time set aside for it. So I really do apologize. Please don't stream tomorrow. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow, because I have the movie thing, and I also have I have a movie watch set up that I hopefully am going to be able to turn into a video for those of you be ready Sunday to watch. And then I also have some other things that I need to do Sunday that I would like to do. Like, I have a bunch of videos I need to edit. I just got a new video editing program. That's literally just an upgrade of my old one, but my old one kind of went kaput. So I'm glad that I got the new one, so now I can actually start doing some videos, and hopefully I can release one of the videos. But I plan to stream the ending of Danganronpa Monday. I will attempt to go live around 1-ish. I should probably just go over to this screen. I will attempt to go live around 1. That is my goal. But I'm really sorry. Oh, wait. No, I had it on studio mode. So it was like, even though it showed off partially, it didn't show up all the way. But with that, thank you guys for watching, and we will see the ending of this crazy trip that we've been on for, I think, 16 streams. This is the 15th, and it'll be 16 streams, which is kind of perfect. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!